skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. Nice to meet you. I am more the quiet type, I tend to be a shyer guy, as safe as knee and elbow pads and cul-de-sacs with traffic lights. I spend most of my time alone, it's not all that bad, you know. I lost some weight from anxious pacing, talking on the telephone. If I look cool, I'm fooling you. At any point you can assume my mind's computing every path that screws up what I wanna do. Lock the door, seal it too, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime and I'm honestly exhausted. And I just want to be more than nostalgia. Receive like a hot dog down at the dog park. Be your best friend. The things that I can't shoulder well, I pass on to my older self and hope I learn to cope so I don't end up broke or overwhelmed. Cause vocally, I'm not the best, I'm openly admitting that. But if you cared, I doubt you would've made it past McCracken. Yeah, if I look brave, I'm secretly pretending I'm a different me. The one on stage who plays and sings and claps and shouts and basically behind the door, just out of view, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime and I'm honestly exhausted. But if you want it, hey, 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 hey. Now wouldn't it be the best if all the answers to our questions came as sheepish realizations, obvious in retrospective? Like the answer for anxiety that's crept into your head is as simple as your printer, you forgot to plug it in. Instead of playing Twister with my lyrics, cause I can, and filling every syllable with lots of bullshit, I instead give you the simple sing-along you're all hoping will come next. Or do I load this mother up and toot, I do what I do best? So here's my promise, don't aim for flawless, cause some of your best art is made with chalk on your sidewalk. It's gone when you wash it off, it's not made for fame or profits. It's looking back and giving all you got to top it. But if you want it, hey, 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 hey.
Hello, it will be just a moment. I forgot to do something before booting up. Give me 1 minute to just do something real quick before I switch the scene. Streamer, and I'm not good at remembering these things. Oh, oh, I put Minecraft on. Hi, thank you, Rigel. Hi, Rigel. I said hello, Rigel, a minute ago. Hi. Well, that explains... Well, it's always a little scuffed here. Okay, okay. Thank you, Rigel. Hi, chat. Hello. Hi. So, as I was saying, I decided a little bit ago I'm gonna try and build this big tree in less time than it took me to build my first big tree. I just heard a ping on my phone. I hope that's nothing important. But here's first big tree, as people may have seen yesterday. One of the reasons I'm doing this new big tree is that I don't like the trunk look of this, so I want to do it better. So I've gotten Axiom, so I can like make smoother surfaces and stuff. And I've been doing that. This outside might need a little bit of smoothing because it's kind of got like all these weird chunkets. So I'm gonna do that real quick. How do I do this again? Inventory, palette. Come on. Hi, Nomad. Hello, everyone in chat. How's everyone doing? How are we all today? Let's see, not a dodecahedron. I think it's ellipsoid? Yes, it is. It is ellipsoid. So how's everyone doing today, chat? How is everyone? How is everyone? Everyone doing? Everyone fine? How's the day going? Doing? That's fair. Oh yeah, that happened on Silly Life. That's so fun. Ooh, went out with your mom and grandma? That's nice. That's fun. That's very fun. Now, I could do more of the interior, but I don't want to, so I'm going to work on the branches today. And I'm going to do that is just using tools and using placeholder blocks for now. I'm going to see if I can't make, get some kind of tool that allows me to do... As you can see, there's the centerpiece of, top of the tree. I'm wondering if I could get some kind of I'm thinking of using a glass, maybe a few different types of glass, and then when I'm doing brushing it over and doing detailing blocks, I'll use a couple different darker leaf types to get different shadings across, because that's something that's interesting when it comes to building, is that using shading in builds can be very handy. What is it? Let me think. I'm thinking. that's a thing I've been seeing, like when it comes to like some tree builds. It's like, oh, you use like a darker leaf color on the bottom layer of leaves to give it more shading. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Da, 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 da. Slight change here. I'm gonna make a little like pathway. I'm gonna probably make it a little more smooth and organic. A mix of like as many natural blocks as I can get a hold of. I wish we had dirt slabs. Oh, I wish. If only. But we don't. So we have to make do. Did you win art fight? We're still in art fight. I haven't won yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm still fighting an art fight. It's war. I'm still in the war. The war is still warring. But progress is progressing. Right now I'm just taking like a break. You can't just keep art fighting and art fighting and art fighting. Eventually you gotta take a break, otherwise you burn yourself out, and that can be so much worse. Is the music okay? I know there's like I put a... I know let me see, checking. This is this canvas, background music. Background music okay? Is it loud, too loud, not loud enough? Like, I hope it's fine. I can also I also need to change it to a different track. Let's see, what do I got? What do I got? Background music, sounds fine? Yeah. I just need to like change to some like a different music, because I'm getting a little bit bored of listening back to that specific track. Let's see. Currently it's on Anchor Deep Purged. I'll go with Darkwood. Darkwood's nice. There we go. Something different when I listen back to track. Sorry, I'm like multitasking, reading a few things. Computer seems fine. At some point, I do plan to do like a short mini Donathon stream, just like my computer's pretty solid. It's a laptop, and it's done pretty well, but I have like terrible fear of it like overheating and perishing. So I want to maybe do some sort of Donathon to get like a backup laptop at some point. Because if something happened and I suddenly didn't have a computer, I would be fucked. Like, absolutely cooked. And I can't do that. I can't have that. Like, my ass cannot do that. My ass will not survive. Okay, anyway. Building. We're doing the building. What kind of leaves do I want? Maybe light green? Light green might be nice. Alright. Let's see if the tools. Let's see. Biome Painter. We're gonna get lime, stained glass. What happens when I do this? Control Z. Okay, that's not quite working. Arcadia is soon, and I am excited to see like what's gonna happen with it. The main POVs I'm probably gonna end up following Like, obviously, Conscious is going to be one of them, and Cersei's POV, and Saturn's, because, I mean, look, on God, that is a pretty interesting character he's got going on, so I am curious to what he's gonna be doing. It looks very cool. I'm very curious. What's this? There's a lot of people. You might just have to follow, like, one faction or something. Like, if there's a lot of people, you might end up just, like, following a lot of people instead, like, one or two people. Because, like, I'm not going to follow factions, I'm going to just follow specific people. Like, I kind of made that decision a while ago. It's like, I'm not going to follow every POV. I would perish. So I'm just going to follow, like, a few POVs. That's a funky shape. Turn that to, like, 8. It's also going to be interesting because there's going to be gods included in this. That's fun. That's going to be fun. I love a good story of gods in like a series. It's like, okay, how do the gods impact this world? Do they fuck shit up a lot, or are we looking at or do they cause more problems than they're worth? We gonna have a uprising against the gods? Gods are so cool, indeed. Sure, whatever it is, it's gonna be fun. Like, are they gonna be nice gods? Are they gonna be a little bit cruel? Are we looking at, like, a bad situation? Are they gonna do some evil shit? Are we looking at, like, apocalyptic level characters, or... We're gonna find out! It's gonna be fun. How's a cone work? Oh. So, you know, I think it's going to be a fun lore project. It's going to be fun to watch and see what happens. Yeah, and it seems like it's going to be like a long-term story, so there's going to be a lot going on. So it's like, how is like each part of the story going to tie into all these little aspects? You know, it's like, how does all this like tie together? What kind of planning? What's the scope? What kind of things are we gonna be seeing? I'm sure, I think it's gonna be real neat. I think it's gonna be a really interesting story. Like, what else? Like, this is so from Split Apart. In a multiversal perspective, this is a restart of the world of Arcadia. And it's gonna be interesting because we saw the first Arcadia, and now it's been reset. So what's it gonna be like? What will this story pan out to be? I'm also curious what the hell the magic system is gonna be like, because it already looks pretty wild. Like, this is a whole magic system from the ground up. Just gonna grab some music so I have something in my in my ears while I'm yapping. Giving it a second. Alright, there's that. There, now I got something to listen to. Oh yeah, like, how is it gonna play in? Like, how will this magic system play into everything that is going on in the wider world? Is it gonna be like horror? Are there gonna be some horrors? I hope there's some horrors. I would like some horrors. I really would like some horrors. Just a little horror, please, as a treat. Maybe? As a treat? God, please, horror. I need some horror. I need some body horror. Look. Right. Look, guys, I need some body horror. We need a little bit of horror. This is what... Alright, hey guys, guess what time it is? Nick's gonna yap. Nick's gonna yap about the KSMPs, because that's what I always yap about. I will always talk about this. This is my perpetual topic. My perpetual topic. It is a constant topic. What else do you come here for but me yapping about this shit? Like, the aspect of, like, the body horror, just, like, there is such body horror that could have been done in stuff like KSP. What? Like, think... Okay, all good. All good, Quill. Bye, Quill. But, like, what kind of body horror could we have had? There's some serious body horror that could have been done here. Like, think of the horrors there could have been. Because there is so much horror that, like, it's just untouched in so many stories. More horrors. God, please. Like, please, as a treat, can we get a little more body horror? Just a little bit of the horrors? As a treat? Like, yeah, it's kind of hard to get across in, like, Minecraft, because it's Minecraft. There's not too much you can get across when it comes to, like, Minecraft roleplay, or just Minecraft as a medium, in terms of horror, but you can get a lot across if you do it right. Looking up some references of trees. Some miscellaneous text. Like, look, we all know that I'm writing big fic, big chunky-ass fic. I'm still working on it. Next chapter I'm working on that slowly. It's coming along slowly but surely. Slowly but surely it is coming along. But, like, I am excited for the body horror aspect that I'm gonna get to. there's gonna be the body horrors, and I love the body, like a little bit of body horror. Like I think, look, as a trans person, as a trans person, existing in a trans body is something of kind of a horror in itself. In that you as a person don't feel like you're in your own skin at times. And I think that's part of like the appeal to me of like body horror, is that it is it reflects just how the trans experience is. It's sometimes you just want to claw your own skin open because it doesn't feel like you. It doesn't feel right. It feels like something's not supposed to be there or something is missing. And there is like an appeal to watching and seeing portrayals of like the horror of living in a body that's wrong. And like there's stuff about the human body that is just horrific. It's something that should be, you know, talked about a little bit. I think there's like a healthy way to get across like, hey, this is genuinely horrific. Like the experience of enduring a AFAB puberty is horrific. On God, no cap. It's just awful. It sucks and it hurts and it's not pleasant. It's one of the least pleasant experiences you can have as a person. Yeah, it's like that the kind of horror that you can portray with, if like body horror is something that's just like good body horror, not just like, oh, gross out factor body horror, like the soft kind of horror of knowing that your body is changing and you don't want it. For one reason or another, it sucks and you don't want it, but you can't do anything about it. That is some of the horror of it, is that you can't make it stop. There's no real way to make it stop, especially if you're going through it early and no one's willing to like explain it to you. And the trans experience is even worse when you're in that kind of, in like a body, because you know it's not correct. You're something like so intrinsically in your chest is just suffering, and you can't really do anything about it. So like that's something, I think that's part of why I really like body horror, is that you can kind of get across to people like the experience of a wrong body. Because the experience of a wrong body is something that is a lot more common than I think anyone realizes. Because body horror isn't just gross out, ew, goo, and everything. It's your skin's wrong. It's your face is wrong. It's something that you don't like about yourself. It's the intrinsic unpleasantness of living in a body that doesn't feel like yours. And I when I think, and I'm gonna, and tying this back into stuff like KSMP, there was definitely like, think about the opportunity of someone becoming something they're not meant to be. Like, I think I talk about KSP in part because of its missed opportunities. Because there was so much potential, all these different build-ups that didn't get, like, that didn't get payoff in some places. So I think about it a lot, in part because it's something that I find interesting to talk about, and also because of what opportunities were missed for telling a story. Like, the story that could have been told of someone being thrown into the role of hero and enduring a horrific change in their body and everything they've known about the way they are, the way they feel, could have been really fascinating. That could have been a really interesting horror to get into that just doesn't get touched. Like, how fascinating could the finale have been if, like, K-Cab's character was constantly, like, struggling with the new aspects? How interesting does it become when suddenly a character is forced into a role that they are physically, mentally, and just not built for? Like, what kind of interesting characters can you tell when they are forced to do these things or forced to change in these ways that they're just not ready for, that they're never meant to be ready for? Yeah, I think it's like, I obviously, you can tell, everyone knows, I think about this so much because of what was missed, what could have been. Like, I talked about this on a previous stream. The body horror aspect of Cab becoming a hybrid is, like, insane. Like, this girl, like, imagine something just burst out of your skull. Like, when you get a pair of, when your ears have space so that the nerves can go through the bone. The same applies to, like, animal skulls. I think, I'm gonna look up an animal skull really quick. Rabbit skull. That's where the eyes are. Like, you grow a new pair of, basically, limbs. How is that not the most horrific experience you can go through? How is that not absolutely horrid? And something that should have been, like, talked about. Like, there's just so many things that it's like, oh, these are, like, really missed. These are some opportunities that were missed. Okay, looking up tree now. But there's just, it's one of these things that I'm always gonna like talk about and use as like, I think I'm always gonna use KXFP as like an example of like things you can do with a series. Because there is just so much you can do with some concepts that don't get explored. And I think that was majorly missed. Like, how much body horror could there have been? What kind of, like, story would there be if it's, like, a character discussing how, while they feel like part of them now has a bit of their found family sibling in their chest, it feels like an invading force, something that is eating away at their chests that they can't do it. They feel bad for disliking that it's there. Like, what kind of character development could that have been of, sure, you're, of someone did a sacrifice that you really didn't want them to do, and and their sacrifice hurts now. Not just in the emotional sense, but the sacrifice they did has left a really weird feeling in your chest that you're not quite right with. Because it feels like now there's something that physically shouldn't be there. It's not just that something is missing, something is just there that shouldn't be, like a tumor or a cancer. Like a growth that's like starting to get uncomfortable in the chest. Now, is there anything else anyone else wants me to talk about? Because I can always keep talking, I can always keep talking, I can yap a lot. We all know that I'm a yapper. We all know that I can just keep talking. Yeah, there's just... Rewatch it, I forgot about the lore. Yeah, that's fair. Oh shit, when did that bunch of glass there happen? Uh-oh. What are you? Whoa! Rock tool, ooh, that's not good. Hang on. Undo this point. What is this? Locate change. Ooh, boy. That is a big chunk of glass that's not supposed to be here. Uh-oh. Oh my. Yeah, that's definitely... Oh boy. Locate? Yep, looks like it's this one. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this one by hand. Ugh. Ugh. Yikes. Well, good thing I have World Edit. Oh my god, this is a mess. Pause one. Got it. I probably should put, like, a while ago, I did make, like, a couple of documents of just, oh, summaries of KSMP's lore. Because it's like, oh, why not make, like, a summary doc? That could be, like, helpful later on. Yeah, but obviously, we're still on the KSMP topic, when are we not? When do I not yap about it? Because it's one of those things where it's like, you can talk about it because you are fascinated by it, and you know that there were missed opportunities that you just can't let go. And I am unfortunately not one for letting go easily. I am a yapper and a thinker, and I do not let things go very easily. This is, on some level, a flaw of my personality. Yeah, I feel that. I get that. I get that. Yeah, I have a stream I'm planning on doing where I just yap about, like, the design aspects of, like, characters of KSMP, because some of the designs are just fucking peak. They're just peak because they tell stuff about the character and about world building. And there's others where it's, like, so bad from, like, a character perspective or a world building perspective or some kind of perspective that it's just like, it should be acknowledged that this was not done with, like, the care that it should have been. Or it's like, this doesn't make sense from one perspective or another perspective, or because of this or that. Yeah. Yeah. Like, there's so many horror aspects that are just so deeply untouched. And I, as someone who thinks about like the body horror aspects of things, it is such a missed chance to talk about like a little bit of like the body horror aspect that would go into that sort of thing. That because that is one of the most drastic kinds of changes that a character can make. And it doesn't get much time to kind of like sit. Like it doesn't get like voice. The the aspect of like a character going through such a drastic change does not get much time to sit. Like, how much time is given for the character to, like, think about this and the consequences of those actions? Like, how many opportunities do you get in, like, stories to tell about how a character may come to regret this, or how this would actually be really horrific? And, like, how little choice there was. Because there is another horror in that the character of Cab doesn't have a choice. She isn't given a choice. When it is proposed to her, no one who should be, like, in her corner is in her corner and thinking about what she wants. Everyone just says, do the thing. And the wild part is that the only character who does even try to listen is the same person who proposed the idea. Like, there is no one in the character of Cab's life who is saying, hey, maybe don't do this. Maybe this is a bad idea. There is no one who is in Cab's immediate circle who is in her corner saying, hey, let's take a little more time to think about this massive change. Like, her sister figure is pressuring her to do it. Her brother, who is trying to be a better brother, I don't believe that for a fucking second, by the way, fuck K. Kyle. Like, he's saying that she should do it. Everyone is saying that Cab should just go through it. The only voice of reason is Link, because clearly this isn't like a small thing, and he was right. But that's not someone in Cab's corner. That's Link being in Maddie's corner. Because she has self-sacrificing tendencies. She puts everyone else first. And look what happens when you let that character do that. She's gone. In, like, the worst way possible, she's gone. Her body is there, but no one is home anymore. And that horror isn't sat on a lot. Like, it obviously is haunting the character of, like, Concha, but what is the... Like, what about everyone else? I think part of it has to do with like the way that the story was like structured, in how quickly that plot points had to be moved on during season 3. There just wasn't enough time for things to just be let to just like sit and breathe with the consequences of these actions. Like, how quickly did the characters kind of move past the fact that the Nether was gone? How long was there for that horror to breathe? The an entire dimension is gone. People, culture, history. Who knows how many lives just wiped out in an instant, which is one of the most horrific things you can do. Like, the erasure of a culture and its people is one of the most horrific things. And that aspect is, like, insane to think about. Yeah, 1 week to do your entire plot is not enough time for anything. It's not enough. Like, that is not nearly enough time to let a major plot point, like, sit. Like, it's... KSP is a story that's, like... I love it for what it did and what it could have been. And I talk about it because it is an interesting story to analyze. Like, there is stuff you can very much learn from watching the series and having the chance to mull it over. Like, digesting it, picking it apart, helps you to, like figuring out what they did, what could have been done better, can, I think, helps, like, with writing a little bit. Analyzing, like, okay, here's what I did then. What could be done better? What can I improve upon? It's why, like, I do watch back my streams, so, like, figure out, okay, I need to figure out how to deal when there's a big gap of silence, when I'm just, like, on my own. I need to get better at, like, talking without people being in my ear. And, like, I don't have a very active chat yet. Or at least not one that's, like, around every single time I stream. And that's just one of those things where it's like, I gotta get used to, like, just locking in. Gonna mute for a moment, just take a sip of drink. I got Arizona iced teas. I really like Arizona iced teas. They're really good. Like 99 cents a can, man. You can't really beat that. Like, I probably should try to have more topics than KSMP, but right now, it's just a series that not super active and not used to talking much. That's fine, don't worry. But right now, like, I can't help it. KSMP really does just have my brain in a headlock for a lot of reasons. And it's just the topic that I can always talk about. And that's just kind of how I operate. I can just talk about it constantly, because it, for better or worse, just has my head in a headlock. Ugh. Throat. But the topic is just something I can always discuss. It's something I will always be able to talk about, because the story, what can I compare it to? Like, what's a good comparison for a story that is so deeply fascinating, but some things were just not executed in a way that's like more parts of it got, you know, that the different aspects got done right. Which I hope is going to be something that I think Arcadia is going to do pretty good to, like, try and work on that issue. They're going to have a lore idea from the start. Everyone's going to be more or less at least experienced in lore. So, and a lot of the people there are going to be at least old enough to have started writing on their own, so they kind of have an idea of what they want to do. Yeah, and I think that the people who are in Arcadia have, like, a much better idea. Like, obviously, let's see, we got Concha, we got Vi, and I know that someone else is also on, like, the lore team, I think? But they're all experienced writers who understand, like, you don't just throw a world together and keep adding. You make sure you build as you have, like, a solid foundation. You know exactly what's coming later. You know what you're going to do later, you've got, like, a basic plan of some kind, and you're going to build off of that plan. Which is something that I do think was not done with KSP as a series, is that I don't think some aspects that were done in later seasons were really planned out that well. Like, the hybrid thing. That is so cool, but on God, that should have gotten some kind of mention at the very least in Season 2. That should have been a Season 2 thing that got some discussion. That should have been a topic someone brought up of, like, hey, would this be possible? Have we ever heard of this concept? Because the fact that no one even brings the concept up is a major missed opportunity to, when it comes to bringing up, you know, hey, like, these dimensions all used to be connected. The worlds used to be connected. They used to all be unified. So what happened, what changed, and why is it now that things are kind of falling apart? it's one of those things where it's like, someone didn't plan that part of the world building out, and it should have been something that was thought of at least in passing. Like, consider if, at the very least, when Concha is coming back to the overworld, when, like, Kei Concha comes back to the overworld, Cab looks at him and is like, wait, I heard stories about this. You're one of those guys? I heard about this. I know about this. This is something I knew. Like, imagine if that had been a major character point. That she could have been. Like, that could have been, like, an interesting point for her character. To finally have an opportunity to do something great. But then she sees what went into it when Maddie's memories are taken. Consider her thinking for a while, this is so much worse than I thought. Assuming that maybe for a while that, I don't know, maybe Concha, whatever was, like, done to make him a hybrid, someone got their essence stolen. Assuming that the way that you have to get essence is always through theft, through forceful removal, that takes everything that a person is. Like, think of how interesting and horrific that could have been for her character to be thinking about someone who has the best intentions. It could have been a good point of contention. But that only would have worked if there was a lot more time for characters to stew and think about it. Like, consider if Cab made, like, an offhand comment like this, that, like, the crystal had a heartbeat still, that it felt like a heartbeat still. That it pulsed like a heart, that it felt like it, and like, this horror of, it feels like holding someone's entire being. 'Cause there is, like, a weight that is not put onto that. That crystal is basically someone's entire being. Like, how much horror could have been gotten across with that kind of thing? And, like, that doesn't even have to be particularly gory, it's just a horror aspect. You can do horror without ever really making gore visible. That's, I think, like, some really good body horror is done when sometimes the horror aspect just isn't visible. It's all about the way that it makes you feel and the way it makes you feel uncomfortable. The way it puts, like, a pit in your stomach. Okay, all good. I'm looking at my songs in my folders because I could use something in my ears. I need to record more music for myself. I really do. I probably should. I just, I open OBS, go to the desktop, blast the song, record it. Yippee-ki-yay, I've got noise. He's more over there. Need a branch or so. I'll leave these 2 points open for, like, sunrise. Oh, I'm looking at the Arcadia budget stream. I'm looking at, like, oh, what can you do? That is very tempting, but I don't know if I have $100 right now to do that. Unfortunate. Maybe. I don't know. It's one of those things that's, like, really cool. You have the opportunity to put yourself somewhere in there. I am excited to see just, like... Let's see, what other things are going on? God Reveal, Discord Launch, Peak... Ooh, more D&D. Oh, the return of Wandering Tides, a Wandering Tides stream. Oh, the return of Wandering Tides. Oh, my beloved. Seba's on. Seba's online. Seba's home? Wait, Seba's home? Oh. If Seba's home, that means she's gonna start swinging an art fight. I may be going to get murdered soon. Ah. There's Q. I know Seba's gonna be coming swinging when it comes to art fight. Seba comes out swinging. I have a few ideas for how to retaliate later. Y'all can't hear it, but I'm listening to a Derivacat. I wasn't really in the fandom of Dream SMP all that much. I was like an outside observer, just kind of peeking my head in to see like what kind of art they did, and occasionally like Technoblade stuff. So I did like see the peak songs when they dropped. And like those songs are still pretty goddamn peak. I can make myself a little faster. Okay, that's a bit better. Here's the sun. The sun's over there. Excuse me. I probably need to cook more stuff for a road fight. I need to attack more people. I need to go directly for the throat. I need to attack people's life points, like, really directly. Not sure who, though. Like, I gotta make attacks. I gotta go for the throat. If I do something, I'm going for the goddamn throat. God, it's really hot here. I think it's like 90, and also we got like thunderstorms later on in the day. So I'm like sweltering a bit. Hey, hi Rigel, welcome back. Here's how the tree's coming along. One of the things that I try to get across is like, okay, how does it look when you're like, you gotta like always check the person perspective. Like, how does it look from a top-down POV? Like, there's the sun. That's where the moon would be. So this goes right across. So now I'm deciding if I want to do anything. What's the ups? How does the top look? Pretty good. Come in here. Need to shore that side up a bit. Building is very fun. Minecraft and building and like all of that is very fun to do. It is a creative process. It's like Legos, but with more colors. This needs more coverage. I don't want too much blue to be showing through. Like, you can see the minimap here. That green is the glass. Over here, I don't want much of this blue part to be visible, so I need to add a lot more leaves. So you can see where I need to start adding more leaves. Chat, what aspects should we talk about? What aspects can we talk about while doing streaming? What can be discussed? What can be yapped about? Is there anything you want to hear me yap about? Full lore breakdown. Good. Is there anything specific? Like any particular point you think needs like any specifics? Overview. I mean, the most simplified way of talking about its lore is the 3 dimensions. Use of the 3 dimensions to tell a story. But the thing is, it doesn't just... Okay, I'm gonna cook real... Let me... How do I word this? So the thing... Actually, the thing is, KSMP... Its villain isn't even from the 3 dimensions. Wait, that's right. Cloud's not even from the 3 dimensions. He's not even, like... The story isn't even about, like, a villain from one of the 3 dimensions, is it? So while the setting is that, it doesn't have anything to do with, like, that kind of plotline, now does it? Like, the story doesn't have as much to do with, like, the concept of the 3 dimensions outside of kind of a set dressing, I guess. Now that I, like, think about it a little bit. 'Cause the villain isn't even from the 3 dimensions. Clown's from a whole other world. This is one of those things where if I start to pick at it, I'm gonna start unraveling things. Fun fact, when I was first, like, getting into the series, I got into it, like, 2 weeks before Season 2 started. I watched all of Season 1 over the course of about a week. I speed ran through that shit. But I still got, like, the main overarching thing. Speedrun. Hey, Chaos. Hey. Guess what is the topic? Guess what the topic is, Chaos? Oh, Quill, I'm sorry, Quill. You and, Rigel have the same blue. I might have I might have dyslexia. Quill, I thought you were Rigel. My bad. No, Chaos, we are talking about the series I always yap about. You know the one. You know the one. We all know the one. So, Quill, you want, like, a whole break... You want me to just try and break this whole series down? Because I can. For better or worse, I can. I can, and I will... I will start yapping, and God knows that's... Oh boy. Okay. I can do that. I've done crazier with less. I've done crazier with less. Speaking of... Quill, would you like me to send you my summary doc? I made a summary doc a while ago about it. Like, the summary... About the next 25 minutes till I have to go to sleep. Alright. I have the summary doc somewhere saved, so I'm gonna go to my phone real quick. So, like, the shortest summary I can possibly give is... KSMP is about the 3 dimensions. Like, that's it's a story about characters who are from 3 different dimensions. It's... And its villain is from a different dimension, and he's invading the worlds to collect gold. But the thing is, that's... Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey guys, I think I might be realizing a few more flaws. Hey guys, I might be realizing even more flaws with the series. Uh-oh. Chaos, where are you in my DMs? I need to find the... I sent the doc to you a while ago. Search as a link. Quillian, can you poke me in DMs so I can see which one you are, where you are? I don't know where you are in my DMs. Copy link. Thank you. That's my summary doc of each episode. Hi, Chaos. Oh no, like, now that I think about it, I think the plot of KSMP doesn't really... The characters come from the 3 dimensions, and that alters how they see the world, but it isn't... There isn't much about the 3 dimensions for a chunk of the series. Like... like outside of how it makes the characters look at the world, the plot mostly centers around Clown being basically an invasive force in the world. At least, like in season 1, he is like the bad guy. He's the problem that is causing like discord between Cab, Maddie, and Ray. He's causing problems between the three. And ugh. Yeah. No. But he's mostly causing discord, and most of the plot is Cab, who is the victim of years of abuse and neglect, trying to keep Maddie safe from him, because there's so much, like, interweaving backstory stuff that is being used to drag problems to the surface. Clown is focused on, like, dividing the three for the sake of getting gold in the first season. And... I may be finding more plot holes. And then there's season 2, which has to do with Cab being on her insanity arc, which it was a very bad portrayal of mental health. It really was a bad portrayal of mental health. Like, full transparency, when I was making my summary doc of episodes, and I was watching back season 2, those first episodes, I started to have dissociative episodes while watching those back. And it made it very hard to write those parts of season 2. And in terms of plot, most of it has to do with Cab being mentally unwell, the Void rising and consuming the overworld, Kyle being a person who exists, Clown causing more problems because of the Void, and, you know, his tie to the Void is never really explained. That's kind of an issue. Like, the ties that Clown had to the Void were not explained, not elaborated on. Not much goes into, like, okay, how does he have these connections? What does his tie have to do with, like, what's going on with the wider world? 'Cause... that kind of makes a bit of an issue, actually. So Clown in Season 1, he's arrived at the Nether. In Season 2, he can't leave the 3 dimensions because of the Void. So why couldn't the Void... No, because of that stuff. But that wouldn't have... I think... a major issue is definitely that some lore aspects just don't get explained or followed through on in those seasons. Again, I love... like, I say this with love. I love the series, but there are things where it's like, if you start to dig deeper, you can very easily find plot holes. Which I'm definitely, like, give me the time to think about it and I will find... I need to ban those words. I'm gonna ban those words. Chaos. 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 You have moderator. You can delete your own messages. Quillian, go fucking rest! Quillian, go rest! Quillian, go the fuck to bed. Get some ice and water. Thank you, Chaos. There's that. How much can I add on this end? But Quill, go to bed. Go to bed. Go sleep. Go to sleep. You need to go to bed, Quill, if you had a heat stroke. For now, let's just ban them. I don't want to deal with them. Frankly, I just don't want to deal with them. Like, I just really don't. Like, with the time that there's been since the series ended, I think the inclusion of the character of Branzy was a mistake. I think long term, that was a major mistake in terms of, like, the overall plot and the health of the series. Okay, what else can we talk about, Chad? What else should we talk about? I'm gonna mute myself and take a sip. Thank you, Chaos. Look, we censor those words in this chat, because I... Sure, we can talk about Arcadia more. What should we talk about with Arcadia? Maybe that word should be banned too, Merc. Chaos. Maybe that word should be banned too, Chaos. Chaos. Chaos, if you want to try and argue your case, you can come into this call and make your case. Hi, Chaos. So you're gonna make your case? That's what's happening? Wait, hang on, desktop audio is muted. Making sure.
I'll mute you.
Okay, there you are.
On stream and since you're
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Unmuted.
No wait,
There we are. Hello.
You're
So
making
you're
it
going
confusing.
to. So you're gonna make your case here.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to make my case.
Are you too loud on
Your Honor.
Are you loud on the stream? Chad, is he too loud on the stream? I'm turning it down a bit.
Wait, me.
Sounds fine.
Make
okay.
it a bit more quiet, I would say. I do recommend.
Let me turn you down in Discord, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay, now you're.
Your Honor, may I represent my case?
You may attempt to make your case.
Thank you. Wait, I need to mute the stream before I go insane. Dear court, dear honor, dear jury, I'm hereby representing the case of Chester Penetrate and
Christ.
why this term should not be banned in the Alunic
Alunanic.
stream. Alunic, my bad. My apologies. I didn't drink my coffee yet.
Brother, it is midnight for you. What are you on about?
No. Okay. To explain reason 1. Chester Penetrate is a funny parody created by a YouTuber, which is making fun of to find a... I can't record me. Joanna, Chester Penetrate is a fictional character created by a YouTuber on YouTube, parodying the lifestyle SMP, which on itself is already a joke. We come to why we should allow Chester Penetrate as a term. You see, Chester Penetrate wasn't on the Kabuto SMP, and frankly, I believe if he was added, he would have been a better villain than Clownpiers. Yona, I believe Chester Penetrate was too focused on ensuring that the heart transplant SMP was losing its heart due to a transplant. Frankly, I really believe Clownpiers lifestyle should have been on lifestyle. During the events which happened on the what they did Kantier and Saturn, blah blah blah, whoever, you know what I mean, the like I forgot the name. The multiple origins thing.
KSMP.
No, I know it's KSMP. I know it's Kabuto SMP. But what it was called, if they have multiple origins.
Hybrid.
Thank you. I believe that on the day where the hybrid law has been done or was planned to be done, Clownpiers should have been logged on lifestyle, doing what he does best. I have no idea what he does on lifestyle. I don't watch.
I don't know
Clownpiers
at this
streams.
point either, bro. It's done to death. It's I don't even like. I used to watch Lifesteal.
Yeah.
I stopped watching because it's just like it was getting oversaturated. There's like all these things going on, all this stuff, and it's just like, and then it started to become like a constant crossover thing, and it's just like, ugh.
Oh, I'm just watching one streamer from Lifesteal and that's it. So yeah.
I know you watch Pangy.
Really? How could you tell?
I wonder why I would know. I do wonder why I would know.
How do you? Oh, I forgot.
Because you talked about watching Pangy's streams the last time you were on here.
Oh yeah, that's.
You were watching his Realm stuff and then you joined in because I needed someone to talk to.
Oh yeah. Oh true. Yeah. Man, what can I say? You know, sometimes watching a streamer who has a healthy sleep cycle does help.
Yeah.
In ensuring that your friend isn't turning insane. Anyways, should I continue on representing the case of Chester Penetrate, or Am I allowed to say Chester penetrate in this here?
I think this meeting is
Luna Nick.
adjourned. Your case is dismissed. We will not be going forward with allowing Jester penetrate within the chat. This is decided. Gavel down. I win.
Man, this is not democratic at all. What the fuck?
No, this is a Nick stream.
Not my.
We don't have to ban it actually, but this is funny.
It is. But I'm also not going to ban it because low key. I just want to say just to penetrate a lot because that's like the funniest. That's like the funniest name which is stuck
It
to
is
me.
it is a funny name. It's just like I don't want that to be like the topic of the stream and stuff.
Yeah, I understand. But I didn't plan on making it a topic. I'm gonna be real.
I know. Anyway,
It-
big
it's
tree's
fitted
coming
when we-
along. Big tree. Behold my big tree. I love my big tree.
Yeah, I see. Big tree, very big tree.
Would you like
It's like
Would you
tree.
like me to send you the pack to see see it in person on the server?
How insane would I be?
You're in adventure mode, so you can't do much.
That sounds very insane. Sure, why not?
As long as you behave and you don't take anything from barrels you're not allowed to, that's the only rules. Main rules.
Oh, I can't destroy the server.
No, you cannot. This is literally
I was
my
jo-
building server.
I was joking. Of course you wouldn't let me destroy something on your server.
You know how much I don't take how little I catch sarcasm chaos.
I know, I'm gonna be so for real. I'm trying to find a way to make it very obvious. And that's the most. And I am very much failing at making it very obvious, apparently.
Sending you the Modrinth pack, it has the server link.
Oh, wonderful. It's time to play.
Chat, at some point, you know what I've been thinking of for like, look, guys, people who are reading my fanfiction in the chat, if one of you can figure out, look, there's two main secrets that I have planned out. There are two main things that are gonna be revealed as time goes on. There's two main big plot points, two big things that I am hinting at across the fic and in my art stuff. People who can figure it out can get special things, and one of the things I'm thinking could be a reward for figuring out, the thing that
We
happens.
get 20 euros.
No, they can hop on the building server and see some of the works, and that includes the recreation of the archive.
That's actually better than 20 euros.
Because, as some people know, like, this here's like first Yggdrasil tree. Now, among things that I've built on this server, that includes a recreation of the KSMP archive.
It's just a little bit small, you know. It's like not that big.
So among
You know.
Yeah. But among other things, we've got the recreation of the archive, as well as as a little while ago, I built the little village for Keikancha. The little village that you grew up in. And if someone can figure out K-Gorb's secret, you can see the commune. Which I finished building.
I didn't change any of my controls. Give me one second.
I'm gonna keep talking to chat.
Also, I'm wearing the wrong skin. It isn't silly life. Oh, wait.
But among other things, chat, I've got a few different things that, if one of you can figure it out, you guys get to have an open tour of like all the builds that I've done, see them in person. And so that, among other things, includes the archive that I recreated, the overworld pillar, the church that I built, the little village of K Concha. Hey, Chaos, kill someone in chat.
Hoorah!
Did their message get deleted too? Looks like it. Yay! Thank you.
Yep.
If you'd like, grab some armor, grab some wings. There's also trims if you would
Alright.
like to use a pair.
I mean, I don't really care about trim some of these so for real.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. What? Oh no, the server closed. Oh shit! Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I'll have to restart it.
Happens.
But chat, if one of you can figure it out, there's, like, for one thing, all of my art has some hints. And there is a big ol' secret that K-Gorb is hiding. And if one of you can figure it out, you get a big old tour of the server. And I could do, like, an art giveaway if someone can figure it out, too. Like, first person to figure it out.
Pro tip, it's not going to be the answer to.
Like, chat, I've planned this entire fic out. The document that the outline for the fic alone is 5,600 words. That is the outline.
Same, bro. Let me also use my 2 brain cells. 5? Is that the answer?
No. But when I was first writing the outline, I wrote it in an episodic format. There were 17 parts, basically 17 episodes that I, like, bashed out. And... what was it? Excuse me. And... I have... had this entire thing planned for a while. I started the planning and everything. I did the entire plan. Chat, we're not even like halfway through the third part of 17 in my outline. We're not even through the third of 17 parts. Chat, I am
a little bit insane.
So cooked. Chat, I am so cooked. Chat, that is a lot. You can browse around later, but let's just go to the tree and just hang out. Come on.
Yep.
Careful not to go too far, it's an Eterno server.
Ooh, what's this place?
Build I was working on.
Oh, that's a tree. Just hitting my head and then...
Yeah, that's the first tree. If you come over a little bit to the west, to the north.
Oh, I have to go further?
Where are you?
I got inside the tree.
Ah.
Let me just... Do, 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 do. Rare. What the... Oh!
You see how big this fucking tree is?
That's very normal.
What a big fucking tree this is, huh? I need to extend the branches more. They're kind of kind of shallow in terms of branches, so I need to make them a bit wider out.
But it's so crazy if I say I've never used the Elytra
That would be
in
wild.
that on my PC.
Whoop. Didn't mean it to be stone. Hang on. It got reset when the server booted us both. Alright, there's that. Okay. But yeah, that's some of the stuff that look, I really want someone to figure out the things that I'm hinting at with both, like, all the art that I've done and, like, the stuff that's being hinted around as the fic goes on. Because I've put a lot of thought into it. I've thought a lot about it, and I really want someone to figure it out.
I mean, understandable. Wait, I'm lying about that actually.
Oh, what happened?
No, just ensuring that my skin is changed.
What did you change it to? Just like your default?
That was my default.
Oh.
Yeah, I've now my regular pilot skin on.
Ah, fun.
Yep. Not even the fuck you SMP version, because that's entirely different. But
Whole
not
other
entirely.
character.
Yeah, that one just has a few different details. Like my regular pilot skin, it has like a bluish visor and like fingerless gloves, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, my fuck you SMP character just doesn't have. It just has like a black visor, fingerless gloves. I mean, gloves which aren't fingerless, so regular gloves.
Yeah.
And like a name tag and the emblem on his skin. At least I try to make it seem
Yeah.
like it.
I mean, you could use, like, the custom player models to make stuff that's tinier.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if that exists on fuck you SMP. Also, I don't know how it works.
Custom player models?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on on Fuck You SMP. That's like one of the main mods.
Ooh. Yeah, but I have no idea how to use it.
That's fair.
Yeah, and also I don't think I'm going to be the best modeler in like just a few minutes. Or like
It is pretty
after
finicky. It is quite difficult. Like, just
Yeah.
getting the glowing eyes effect for mine, that took so long to figure out, and that was even like with Zet helping me the whole way through.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I prefer using my just the simple skin, because that's like the only thing I can, well, quote unquote make. Because in the end, I'm just using like a skin that a friend of mine made after I commissioned them as like a, what was the word? As like a template for set skins.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
get it.
my Goblin character was mostly just not really a reskin, but if you put my Common character next to like my normal trainer outfit as a Common trainer, you could see like the few things which they share.
Yeah, your Cobblemon character, aside from trainer, was a cop.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be honest, I still have like normal clothing as well. Okay.
Yeah. I know.
A man cannot have a hobby except for being in the police, you know?
Exact. He better.
Exactly. I get underpaid. I get minimum wage, and then I just go home and cry. That's my hobby. I watch the news, but I can't because it's just today. And today, taxes have risen all over again, and I just can't.
Yep.
My face when the governor tells me you need to pay more taxes. Bitch, I'm on minimum wage and I'm an inspector. What the fuck? Speaking of Cobblemon, did you ever think about the fact that in Pokemon, technically speaking, healing Pokemons is free?
It is. It's very nice.
Yeah, you know what that means?
Free healthcare.
Fucking Japan has made an anime where animals get free healthcare, which most people have watched nowadays. Because most people have watched Pokemon, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And people still say, no, we don't want free healthcare. Shaking my head. Well, hey, at least the Pokemon has free healthcare, am I right?
We'll talk about this later.
Oh yeah, I forgot this.
This is stream.
Daisy. I forget.
I know you do.
I'm very senile, you see.
You are younger than me. Don't talk about being senile. Don't you talk about being senile with me.
You see, ever since I lost my leg. You see, there was a flying incident.
Mm-hmm.
I flew against a tree. A blue tree.
Mm-hmm.
Do people believe me? No, because they speak don't trees.
Let's see. Oh, these leaves look so much better now.
Where's Spawn again?
Where's what?
Spawn.
0-0. Where are you?
I'm going into the wrong direction.
Don't start.
I'm getting.
Please don't load too many new chunks. I don't want new chunks being loaded.
I'm trying to find the what was its name? Spawn, mostly because I need new fireworks, you know.
Just chaos. Just follow the big gray slab in the ocean.
There's a big gray slab in the ocean.
Where are you? Just follow the gray slab, you'll get to 0-0.
Okay.
You're going in the wrong direction. Chaos. For fuck's sake. It's like directing a toddler.
I wanted to say it, man. I love being a toddler. Great memories, great memories.
It's like picking up a toddler that's trying to run around and just pointing them in a direction.
No, you can't go that way.
No, you have to run this direction.
But what I realized, I need more fireworks.
Just grab a few stacks.
Yeah, I think 4 stacks will be enough. Yeah.
Chat, so should we talk about anything else? What else can we talk about? What should we talk about? I have Chaos here, and he has been subject to my yaps. Many of my yaps. Many of my yaps and rants.
Yep.
Many of which are about why I don't like K. Kyle as a character. Cause you see, chat, I'm right. And I'm gonna say it.
I'm right, and I'm going to say it.
Like, when in doubt, I can just go back to KSM because that's something I can always just go on about.
Yep.
As Chaos has learned.
Yep. But to be honest, I think you've learned that as well for me, that my main thing to go back is either politics, history, or my yap with Realm.
Indeed.
Or Star Wars. I do go back to Star Wars a few times. Oh. Using the light from the fireworks does make me realize that it's a nice thing.
Yeah.
I'll be so for real, I've used so many things that haven't been added to Minecraft for such a long time because they've been added when I was using my Xbox and I didn't have a PC yet. So when the Lightroom got added, I was playing Minecraft on my Xbox 360, and I've never used it there because Minecraft there was just like whenever I had time to do it, and I didn't know anything about Minecraft. Now I just don't make a survival world. I just play SMPs.
Yeah.
And I've never gotten a Elytra on a SMP, so yikes.
Elytra is one of the first things I try to get. Because I just like being able to fly around.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I like flying. Also, Lynx, tell me, what movie is your favorite? I'm interested. Or like, better say, which one? I still play on Xbox, because I don't have a PC. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's fair, honestly. Seeing how Xbox is like... It's kind of connected to Microsoft, that Microsoft in the end is like one of the biggest like PC... most known companies affiliated with PCs, or like computers in general. So it's not really that surprising that many, when they switch over to a PC, do actually come from Xbox. But I have no idea if it's true or not. This might be just me lying and yapping. You just have to take my word. I think this is the main reason why I should never become a streamer. You just have to take my word that I'm telling the truth. I don't even fact check. Like, I just say, just trust me. For real, for real.
Just trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro, my sources are valid. Where are you? I want to punch you.
You're not gonna be able to punch me, I'm in creative.
Doesn't matter, I just need to get that hit effect. There you are! Oh shit. Yes, I hit you! And I crashed against the wall. So, Links, which like series or movie did you like the most from Star Wars? Because that's like my favorite is the Clone Wars. Oh, let's go. Okay, that's cool, and I like that. I like that. Yeah, the Clone Wars was great.
I'll take your word
Of course.
for it.
Yeah, don't worry. I remember when I was young that it didn't. I just watched like mostly the big battles in the Clone Wars and always skipped like other episodes which were like about politics and whatever they're not. Now I just watch everything. If I find Clone Wars again and if I do watch it. I do have to say that. So I'm guessing your favorite movie would be Attack on the Clones? Or Revenge of the Sith? Either one of these two. Watch the movies in a while. I don't remember which I like. Oh man. I mean, valid, honestly. I also just remember like the most iconic parts of the movies. Of course, I still remember like the movies which I watched the most recently, which was. I didn't watch a Star Wars movie recently, so there's none.
I see.
Yes. But how can I include you into that topic, Nick? This is not a chaos, Merc_chaos stream.
This is not the Chaos Podcast, no.
This is not the Chaos Podcast, God no. It's like almost midnight. I rather not speak of I rather not speak of the crazy things I normally say at midnight.
Yeah. I know what kinds of crazy things you say at midnight.
Listen, in my defense, my brain just shuts off.
I know, Chaos.
Except if you make me look at the map and tell me invade a country, then I will just lock in. What's up with this?
Oh god, I've got these chunks of like... there's these chunks of just like leaf that got made by accident. Oh no.
A lot of them. They even go into the water.
They do? Oh.
Like only a small bit go into the water. Wait, let me see. No, actually they really go into the water. Actually, never mind.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck.
It happens, dude. It happens.
I know.
Yeah.
Shh. This is why I have World Edit.
So Nick, tell me, how close are we to get... Or, well, not we, but how close are you on hitting affiliated? Just asking out of...
2 followers away.
2 followers away?
Yep.
Okay, let me just get my dog to sign up.
Get your what?
Wait, actually, my dog. That was a lie. I would never get my dog to sign up. Instead, I would just go into my Telegram group and just post it there and hope that one of the Kamas members hasn't
the
subscribed
what
to
members? The who?
you. Kamas, they're like the Russian artists on Fuck You SMP.
Oh,
Yeah.
most of them are following me.
Most?
Yeah.
Let me just...
You gonna check?
Yep, I think this is a non-threatening message.
What the fuck are you sending?
Ask Journey to send you a screenshot.
I don't speak to Journey enough to do that.
Ooh. Fine. I'm sending you the screenshot. I would never do that heinous crime, you know?
Christ almighty.
I'm just doing this for the greater good, you know? One must imagine the Aluna Nick stream with, this is sound crazy, with channel points.
One must imagine the channel points. It will be bricks.
I'm definitely not doing this to get my 4th first place in Gifted. I'm not collecting them, don't worry about it. Just
Surely
ignore
not.
my collection that I have behind me.
Ignore the collection of first place tickets that you have.
Exactly, I don't have them. Anyways, don't check Seba's stream. I mean, don't check Seba's chat. And don't look at the sub count that there is. I'm innocent, you know. I felt threatened by Nubian, okay? You know. Don't try to take over my first place position. I just had to drop how many? 20? I think. Yeah, 20 gifted. I felt threatened, you know. It's like these animals who shed their skin when they feel threatened.
They what?
I don't know. Oh yeah, like with geckos, where they just, if the tail gets bitten, if the tail is like too hurt, they just
Yeah,
let the tail loose and regrow one. Literally, that's my reflex, you know? When I get scared on Twitch and I have like first place on sub count, I would just exit, out of reflex, like, send gifted, because I'm reflex. Also, Nick, wanna do a race?
No, not really.
Or you
Oh god, no. I have to clean this up. Oh no. Some of this is just so messy. I gotta clean it up first. This has to be cleaned first. This has to be cleaned first, gals. I have to clean this first because that's... I can't deal with this. I have to deal with the mess first, and I don't really do a Elytra race.
don't like gambling?
Not particularly. I'm not much of a gambler.
I see. So you're not playing Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact?
I don't play much of any games. Like, my games are like a handful of things. Like, what you've seen me stream is roughly about all I'll play.
That's just 2 games.
Yeah,
You just play 2 games.
pretty much.
At least you play modded, right?
Modded Minecraft?
Yeah,
Well,
like
yeah, that's what this.
different mod packs.
I play the Fuck
do
You
at this.
SMP mod pack.
The server's offline.
Yeah.
I would also say, yeah, I play Fuck You SMP, but low-key server's offline.
Yeah. I mean, if there's nothing to do, I'm not gonna do much modded Minecraft unless there's like a server to play on.
It isn't overly competitive.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not competitive until I am, and then you should be afraid of me, because I can get mean. I know myself. I get mean.
Yeah, I know. I remember you having a shit ton of potions, which you threw at me.
Oh yeah, the potions.
Yeah. That still hurts.
Chat, I made like 2,000 harming 2 pots.
Like, with Happy Gas as a combination, I do think you would become like a gunship, you know? You just fly around and just
Chaos with the power
shoot
of like
all of it.
just if you make an auto potion brewer and you have
Yeah.
the backpack mod and the mod deposits pot into your hand every time something is used, you just have a bajillion harming pots. You can just do death.
Be so for real with you, Nick. I thought you were going to say with the power of friendship.
No. You don't need
I'm too
friendship when you have more pots than more than enough pots to wipe out the entire server 10 times over.
Yes, you do. With the power of friendship, you can always win. That's what I learned from Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony.
Power of friendship and this fucking gun I found.
Power of friendship. And the Spitfire aircraft I found during the Battle of Britain. In pristine conditions. I can even fly it while I'm blindfolded. And then I crash it because I'm blindfolded.
I see.
Yep. You know why they call me the blinded pilot?
Because you're blindfolded?
No, I'm just blind.
Oh. Then why are you a pilot?
Who said I'm a pilot? You know why they call... You know why they call me the you... I can't do this bit actually, no. Actually, wait, I can. You know why they call me the blinded pilot?
Why?
Because I'm blind.
You don't say.
Yeah. Also, I'm not a pilot.
That sounds illegal.
You know why they call me the blinded pilot?
I'm assuming because you're blind.
How did you know?
I wonder how.
But you know what's also very important to mention?
What?
I'm jobless.
I see.
You know what I'm also?
What?
I forgot, honestly. Oh wait, I remember now what I wanted to do actually. Get a new account for Minecraft, which is just called the Fuck You SMP. I'm taking the fuck yes and P label.
I don't know if you're able to put fuck in the name, though.
Well, I'm just putting in FYSMP.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I have to see if that's already paid. And then I don't even know how to like find how to get a new skin, not skin, how to get a new account. Like, do I have to buy Minecraft again?
I don't know.
How do people do that?
I mean, I guess you just make another account?
Okay, I make a old account on Minecraft. Oh, I do have to pay to buy. I have to pay. I mean, buy Minecraft again. Okay.
Huh. Ugh, that's not fun.
I mean, yeah. Well, if I didn't have money, that would have been fun. But since I am a dirty fucking capitalist,
Fair enough.
I can buy Minecraft again. Just accept. Hello, I want to play. Yeah. PC, Mac, Linux. I think that's PC, Mac, and Linux. Deluxe PC collection. Whoa.
What?
40 euros?
Oh my.
That's so cool. No, I'm paying 30 euros for a regular Minecraft. I'm doing this for an alt account, guys, please. Also, what are they saying with best value? You get for Minecraft Bedrock, like, you just get Minecraft Bedrock stuff. That's so boring. Sign in with Microsoft. Oh. Let's see if I forgot my password. I forgot my password.
Chaos, have you heard
I
about
forgot.
the, bye, Rigel. Have a good night.
Bye, good night. See ya, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Have I heard of what?
Arcadia. It is a series that is starting in, like, a week or two.
Arcadia? That,
Yeah.
like, very, very roleplay focused Minecraft thingy?
The big lore thing that Conch is doing that starts soon.
I heard from multiple people. You.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's finally gonna be starting soon. If you want to there's going to be, what is it? A donathon for funding Arcadia.
I mean, how much funding are we talking about, you know?
Well,
I need to look into my budget. You see, I have a lot of funding to do. Wait, also let me delete the fucking message because that would be weird. I can still see the message. There.
Let me grab it. Hang on. I'm also looking at the time right now. It's been about 2.5 hours. That's a pretty good stream, and I got a lot of progress done. I think that should be a good enough time to, like, wrap up and end it for the day.
Yes. Budget. Says gay rights. Whoa.
Yeah, so
$5.
I'm actually gonna start wrapping up stream. I think I'm about Yeah, I think I'm
Thanks.
good to wrap it up and end the stream today, so I'm gonna change the scene to the ending stream. Chaos, do you have anything you'd like to say to the chat before I end the stream?
Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. And as once they said in the Truman Show, good evening, good afternoon, and good night.
Yeah. Thank
It's
you all.
actually the other way around, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I appreciate you all being here. I hope to see you all around again soon. I don't think there's anyone I want to raid today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end stream. I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you for coming by. Bye!
Bye.